Does a company actually need core values? That is a question we in the Mahindra Group asked ourselves when we were going through a time of great turmoil and change. India was liberalizing after more than 2 decades of being a tightly controlled and monopolistic economy. And companies like ours that had learned the art of flourishing in a regulated economy were suddenly at a great disadvantage in a liberalized one. We literally had to transform ourselves to survive. Many others didn't. In our case, we made great and sweeping changes to meet the challenges of change. But in the midst of all of this churning, we also stopped and asked ourselves, are there some things that should not change? Are there elements of our journey so far that we should preserve, which will serve us well in any situation, past, present, or future? Are there some things that are so intrinsically a part of us that we cannot change them even if we would want to? And that is how we started on our quest to discover our core values in 1997. It was a very long and insightful process where we analyzed the stories, the rituals, the memories, the myths, and the legends that were an intrinsic part of our corporate culture and history. So our core values are good corporate citizenship. We have articulated our emphasis on business ethics long before the recent events on Wall Street demonstrated the wisdom of doing just that. And we have always believed in doing business with a larger social purpose. Number 2, professionalism, in the sense of choosing the best person for the job and then empowering him or her to do their best. Number 3, quality, not just in our products, but in our actions and in our interactions. This is very, very important to us. Number 4, the customer is at the center of our universe. And this is not just a theoretical statement. We have an internally defined metric called the CAP score, or the Customer as Promoter score, which measures every business on its customer centricity, and businesses compete with each other to be the most customer-centric. 5th and finally, the dignity of the individual. Now, every company and every business says that people are important, but for us, it is a clearly articulated core value. So what do these core values do exactly for us? And perhaps a picture, as they say, can speak louder than words. What you're seeing now is a drawing done by the 10-year-old granddaughter of one of the members of the core values team. It explains beautifully what we mean by core values, core purpose, vision, and strategy. As you can see in the picture, there is a road winding up the mountainside, which gets progressively more difficult. That is the path all our businesses have to take, and they have to get better and better as the competition gets stiffer and stiffer. The milestones along the road are the goals or the vision that each business achieves through its individual strategy. The road that takes you from one milestone to the other is the strategy. The rainbow is our core purpose. That is the goal that makes us get up and come to work every morning. Our core purpose is that we will challenge conventional thinking and use all our resources to drive positive change in our stakeholders' lives and communities, to enable them to rise. And all our business efforts are directed towards that overarching rainbow. The North Star represents our core values. It lights the path, it guides us upwards, and also defines the boundaries beyond which we must never go. It is the constant and immutable compass that guides all our actions corporate and personal. The environment around us may change, but our core values never will.